welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my very first collaboration and I could not be more excited. It's with LindseyLand22 here on YouTube and I'll have all of her information and her collaboration video linked down below. But I wanted to say hi to my new viewers out there coming from Lindsey's channel. Thank you so much for coming and checking out my video. So I've been talking with Lindsey for about the last month and she is such a nice girl and her videos are absolutely amazing. I swear I love her camera setup and her background. It is just so nice and so girly. I absolutely love it. But we were going to do something fall related because we knew that this video would be falling right around the fall season. And so she went ahead and did a makeup look and outfit idea for this collaboration, and I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite products that I'm going to be turning to a lot this fall. So if you've looked into fall fashion trends and fall makeup trends, you will know that the berry color is very in. Hence this lipstick. I might be showing you that in a second, as well as kind of orange eyeshadows and gold colors. So a lot of the products that I have today are going to be falling under those shades, and I can't be more excited to show you guys what I picked out. So the first product that I'm going to show you is an eyeshadow palette, and it is going to be the Lorac Pro palette. Now this is nothing new to my channel. I absolutely love this palette, but when I had this video in mind and I was going through trying to find some things to include for you, I came across one shade in particular in this palette, being Garnet, and it just screamed fall to me. This shade is very on trend. It's kind of cranberry, kind of more orangey red, and I actually blended it all over my eyes today. Sorry, that was kind of awkward, but I was trying to show you the color. But I really loved how this turned out. I had never reached for that shade before in this palette, and so I was really intrigued. And you know, for blue eyes, I think it looks really great, especially with some black eyeliner like I'm wearing it today. But another great thing about this palette is that it includes some golds and some bronze and even this pewter color. These are all perfect shades for fall, but this entire palette will do great every single other day of the year as well. Alright, so moving along to kind of my last makeup product. Of course, I have to include some lipsticks, but those are going to be at the end. But it is this e.l.f. Shimmer palette, and I got this a long time ago when one of my favorite YouTubers, Cara Emily03, featured this in one of her videos and said how much she loved it. Now what this actually is a cream highlighter kind of set. There's 4 colors that are included in here, and I've used this a lot since I've gotten it, and really you cannot beat it for the price. I think it's around $3, and I just ordered mine off the e.l.f. site. I haven't seen these sold in stores around where I'm from, but it just includes a more pink shade, a tan shade, kind of a champagne shade, and then a white shade. So for summer, I really like going into this kind of more tan color, and the shimmer is really nice. I'll go ahead and just apply a little bit for you on camera. I know this lighting is not so great to see makeup right now, but it just adds a really great subtle shine to your cheeks. I just mostly add it on my cheekbones, maybe my cupid's bow. Don't want to mess up my lipstick, and just my brow bones a little bit. So the one thing I love about this palette in particular is that I've been using NARS Albatross for the whole summer, and that's one of my favorite highlights. But the thing is that it has a very golden shimmer to it, and I think for summer that's perfect because all of our skin is a little bit more tan. But this is just a typical highlight that could get you through any single season. But I like it for fall because it includes a lot of different colors. So even though the shades are not super different, I really feel like you can cater this to whatever look you're doing. And it really glides on really nicely, and it's very easy to blend out. I've recommended this to a ton of my friends, and you seriously cannot beat it for the price. So now I have one nail polish to show you guys, and it is this OPI shade in Miami Beat. Now this has a kind of a funny story. My cousin had this on her toes, gosh, probably about a year ago, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, what is that color? I have to have that color, and she said it was this one, so I went out and got it like a day or two after I saw her wearing it. But this is a great shade for multiple reasons. One, it looks great on your toes and on your fingers, and especially for fall, it's super in. I definitely find myself reaching for this shade for my toes all year round. It's a perfect color, but I think especially for fall, it works great on your fingernails. Obviously, I'm sorry I don't have it on right now. This is actually my second time filming this video, and the first time I filmed it, I did have this on, so I will include a clip that I filmed after filming that video of it on my fingernails so you can see the true color. But in the bottle, it looks a little more purple, a little more berry colored, but when it actually goes on the nails, it looks a little more maroon and red. So this shade is going to get you all the way through fall, but it's also going to transition great into the Christmas months. So now on to my favorite part of the video, which are the lip products. If you're new to this channel, I am a die-hard lipstick fan all the way. I absolutely love lipstick and lip products in general, and so this is going to be really fun talking about some of my favorite lip products for fall. But the one we might as well start with is the one that I'm wearing right now on my lips, and this is the brightest one I'm going to be featuring in this video. But this is actually a Wet n Wild lipstick in 908 Sea Sugar Plum Fairy. Now this has a kind of funny story as well. I got it last fall, kind of toward the end of fall, and I was really into MAC Rebel. Now I've never owned that lipstick and I was thinking about buying it, but I figured get online, check out the dupe, and since it was the end of fall, maybe check that one out first before I go spend my money on a MAC lipstick. And especially for this shade, it's not one that I think I could wear all year round either, especially MAC Rebel, so I figured go for the more inexpensive version and see how that works out for you first. So I went and picked this up, I think at CVS or something. Let me open it for you because it is a very dark wine berry color. And last year I put this on very, very dark just from this tube right after I bought it, and it was very, very vampy, which I know was really in last season, but I never got the courage to wear it out in public. And when thinking about this fall video, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to reach for this shade one more time to see what I think of it, and I absolutely love it. As I said, I'm wearing it right now, and I am loving this color. This is actually applied very, very lightly and with a lip brush, so you can get a ton of different colors out of this lipstick. And if you apply it from the tube, it's going to be a little more wine, a little more darker on your lips. But this color I'm loving, and this one I could really see myself rocking every single day of the year, not in just fall, but I am loving this berry shade. Another thing I wanted to say is that this formula is a little bit tricky. It is very, very dry, which is another reason I like to apply it with a lip brush. And I also make sure to apply a good coat of chapstick before I do. But like I said, this color can go very vampy but very berry as well, and that is one reason I absolutely love this color. So I have one little thing that I want to throw in here quickly because it is a new product to me that I just have had for like the last 2 days, but I'm loving it, and I'm wearing it on top of that Wet n Wild lipstick. And this is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in 225 Berry Allure. Now I've heard a ton of this on YouTube recently, and the one person who mentioned it last that I remember is Cara Amelio3. I mentioned her before for that e.l.f. palette, but I really trust her reviews and things because she has fair skin like I do and kind of dark hair, so I really trust her when she says she likes things, which is why I went ahead and got this. Now this is a very dark shade. When I saw it in the store, I'm like, wow, that's a lot darker than I was thinking, but it comes off really, really nice, really, really pretty. And like I said, I have it on over this Wet n Wild shade. Man, that's hard to do when you're putting lipstick on. I guess I can't talk and do that at the same time. But this color is great, and like she said in her video, it works on nudes, it works on reds, it works on absolutely everything. And I am not a fan of lip gloss. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there, but this one is the most comfortable formula I have ever worn. So I really think I'm going to be getting into these. Alright, so now on to the second lipstick that I want to mention, and I went ahead and put it on for you so you can see what it looks like. But it's going to be that typical red that's going to be in for fall. I've seen everything from matte lips to really high glossy reds, but this is one of my favorites that I have in my collection right now. And this is from Bite Beauty. Here's the color right here, and this is in Pastille Rosebud, and this is one of their matte cream lipsticks. So back when Bite Beauty came out, I did a whole blog post dedicated to the brand and the neat story behind it, as well as including this and 2 other products on there as well. And I think I have pictures of all of them on my lips. Obviously you're seeing this one on right now, but if you're interested in the other 2 shades that I got and the other 2 formulas, then I'll make sure to include that down below. Now I know this has a little bit of shine, even though it says it's a matte, and I did apply a chapstick on under this. That could be why, but I really, really love this red color. I have about 5, I look up there because they're in a little tray up there, but I have about 5 reds that I kind of alternate through. This is just one of my favorite reds, and I'm kind of sad because I forget about this shade a ton and never pull it out that often, but it's super opaque. It's a little bit thick, so you have to work with it just a tad to get it on your lips, but once it is, it wears really well, and it could become a tiny bit drying, but I feel like that happens with a lot of lipsticks, especially if they're a little thicker, so just make sure to carry a lip balm with you. But this is definitely one of my favorites that I'm going to be wearing a ton for fall. So the last lipstick and the last product in this video is going to be the one I'm wearing right now, and as you can see, it's a little more subtle, a little more natural, and definitely the most wearable of this whole video. But this is the MAC one in Hot Tahiti, and this is a little bit hard to describe. It's kind of a red, kind of a berry, but it's a very natural, neutral color. And the lady at MAC actually told me that this is one of their best sellers because I actually just got this about a week ago. And this is a glaze, so I love the shine, love the wear, they smell so great. But if you're one that doesn't like a lot of the really bright colors that I've already featured, then this one would be perfect because it has those fall elements, but it's also going to be great used all year round too. You can definitely build this color up as well. I've noticed the more times I go over my lips, the more red it gets. So if you're looking for a natural red that you can pull off with any makeup look, then this would be perfect as well. So that is all that I have in this video for you today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I am sure going to be bringing out all this stuff for fall, as well as my pixie pants, my boots, my big sweaters, my scarves, and I am just going to be loving life because I seriously cannot get enough of fall sometimes, and this year is definitely one of those years. I am so looking forward to it. But please leave me down below a comment with some of your fall favorites, as well as ones that you think I should check out. And thanks again if you are from Lindsey's video coming over to say hi. I am so glad that you stopped by. Please make sure to go check out Lindsey's video if you haven't yet. I'll have all of the links to her stuff down below. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye, guys!